Apple has just released its highly anticipated iOS 26 update, now accessible to anyone using an iPhone 11, iPhone SE2, or newer models. This update ushers in Apple's bold new liquid glass design, a radical overhaul giving the interface a sleek, translucent, glassy appearance that dramatically changes how users interact with their devices. But here's where it gets controversial. While the look is striking, it has introduced challenges around readability and visual clarity that might divide opinions among users. To add context, Apple didn't just jump the version number from iOS 18 straight to iOS 26 at random. This leap serves two important purposes: syncing all Apple operating systems from iOS and iPadOS to macOS, watchOS, tvOS, and visionOS to a unified numbering scheme, and also reflecting the year when the majority of users will be engaging with this software. This ties the software version directly to the calendar year 2026, making it feel more current and streamlined. The liquid glass design takes inspiration from the interface introduced with Apple's Vision Pro headset. The idea was to create translucent UI elements that look as if they're crafted from glass, which results in a futuristic and elegant aesthetic across all Apple devices. However, achieving this aesthetic came with hurdles. Key among them was maintaining text legibility and ensuring background elements don't interfere with user experience. Since the first beta release in June, Apple has been fine-tuning the transparency levels through various beta updates to improve usability. So although iOS 26 is now stable, expect the design to keep evolving slightly in the months ahead. Users will likely need some time to fully embrace the new interface, and it's understandable if some resist the change initially. Several built-in Apple apps received thoughtful redesigns and functional upgrades. The Phone app, for example, now sports a fresh, unified layout that places your favorites in a card-style section at the top, while recent calls and voicemails appear below on the same screen. If you prefer individual views, there's a filter button allowing quick toggling among these categories. What's impressive, and possibly divisive, is that Apple still lets you revert to the classic phone interface if you find the new version too unfamiliar. An especially noteworthy feature is the new call screening assistant, which personally has cut down the calls I've had to pick up significantly. When an unknown caller rings, the system asks for their name and the reason for calling before the phone even rings. You receive a live transcript of the interaction and can jump in whenever you want. While voicemail transcription isn't flawless across all languages yet, this feature is a huge step forward for managing unexpected calls. Additionally, there's now a hold assist option that detects when you're being put on hold by a restaurant or support line, notifying you once an agent returns. Messaging is also leveling up. Apple's Messages app now rivals popular competitors like WhatsApp and Telegram by introducing chat backgrounds, streamlined conversation flows, polls, text selection enhancements, expanded photo previews, and typing indicators for group chats. Apple's ongoing battle against spam gets a boost with more advanced SMS filtering, automatically redirecting messages from unknown senders into a dedicated folder. However, one small inconvenience discovered is the extra taps required to navigate to the Transactions tab, a detail some users might find irritating. The Games app has undergone a complete overhaul, presenting a centralized hub where you can track games you're currently playing or have played. It showcases arcade titles, daily challenges, achievements, and personalized game recommendations. Plus, it reveals what your friends are playing, helping you stay socially connected through gaming. Apple's long-awaited Preview app from macOS finally makes its way to iOS 26, allowing users to more easily edit, annotate, and sign PDFs directly on their iPhones. A welcome productivity enhancement. Apple Music introduces auto-mixing technology that creates dynamic transitions between songs, enriching the listening experience. The update also adds translated lyrics and pronunciation guides, along with the ability to pin your favorite songs and playlists for easy access. In Apple Maps, commuters can now set preferred routes and receive alerts when heavy traffic or incidents occur along their chosen path, with suggestions for faster alternatives. There's also a handy new Places library to review previously visited locations more effortlessly. The camera app adapts the liquid glass aesthetic, displaying only the essential video and photo modes up front, with easy swipe gestures to access different shooting options. Key controls like flash and night mode are conveniently placed on the top right for quick toggling, while additional settings, such as filters, styles, exposure controls, and the timer, can be accessed by swiping up from the bottom. After some user pushback on previous redesigns, Apple has wisely reintroduced tabs in the Photos app to make navigation more intuitive. On the AI front, this year's update may leave some wishing for more. Unlike last year's big AI launch, iOS 26 focuses on making AI-powered translation widely available in core apps like Messages, FaceTime, and Phone, supporting multiple languages, including various dialects of English, French, German, Portuguese, and Spanish. For the first time, live translation is available on AirPods, specifically the latest AirPods Pro 3, AirPods Pro 2, and AirPods 4, making communication smoother for users on the go. The update also brings visual intelligence improvements that let you press the power and volume down buttons simultaneously to analyze the content on your screen. The system can offer smart suggestions like adding calendar events based on what it detects, or allowing you to ask questions about the screen content using integrated tools like Google Visual Search or ChatGPT. Apple's own version of this feature, called Highlight with a Circle to Search function, aims to simplify information discovery. However, this overlap between screenshot and visual intelligence shortcut buttons causes some confusion, making it a bit tricky to capture screenshots quickly without extra steps. Genmoji, Apple's fun emoji customization tool, has been revamped with iOS 26 to enable combining two emojis via text prompts to create new characters. Users can also add facial expressions in both Genmoji and the companion image playground app. The latter now allows tweaking attributes like hair or facial hair and offers new artistic styles sourced from ChatGPT. Beyond the headline features, iOS 26 comes packed with numerous smaller but highly practical improvements. Alarms now let you customize snooze durations anywhere from 1 to 15 minutes. The Wallet app supports adding a digital ID through a passport for TSA airport checks and features a redesigned boarding pass screen with richer flight and airport information. Voice recording tools now allow selecting audio input sources with voice isolation technology and options to capture audio and video locally, ideal for podcasters recording remote interviews. Reminders have become smarter by automatically generating grocery lists from recipes found on web pages and surfacing context-based reminders related to emails, websites, or notes you're viewing. The App Store introduces accessibility nutrition labels that flag features such as voiceover, voice control, larger text, sufficient contrast, reduced motion, and captions. Parental controls see enhancements, including limits on communication from